This video is the first lesson from the book, The Judgment of Edom. There will be slight breaks between the questions, but for your enjoyment, it's suggested that you use writing material or your screen to answer them. Pause the video after each question so you can do so comfortably. There is a just a thought portion at the end of the lesson for inspiration and encouragement. The man called Esau. Lesson 1. Genesis chapter 25, verses 24 to 30. This lesson will delve into the lineage of Esau, a significant figure in the Bible, and his interactions with his family. While it may not encompass every detail from the Bible or historical records, it provides a comprehensive background on the prominent people in Obadiah. The Edomites, descendants of Esau, Abraham's grandson, play a crucial role in the biblical narrative. Question 1. Isaac was Abraham's promised child, and at 40 years old took Rebekah to be his wife. When Isaac was around 60, what did Isaac plead to God about his wife, and what message did the Lord have for her regarding the struggle within? Genesis chapter 25, verses 21 to 23. Question 2. Abraham had to wait multiple decades before Isaac was born. Isaac, in turn, had to endure a similar struggle, knowing that a generation of people was promised to come through his lineage. What profound lessons and character development could Isaac have learned during this waiting period? Question 3. How would you approach the situation you are in an extended waiting period for a promised blessing from God? What could you ask God or do for him that could help alleviate the wait? Question 4. Describe the difference between Esau and his younger brother Jacob. Genesis chapter 25, verses 24 to 28. Question 5. What did Esau bargain for food from his brother after being weary, and what name came from this interaction? How did Esau feel about the precious bestowment that was given to him? Genesis chapter 25, verses 29 to 34. Question 6. What request did Isaac make for Esau and why? Genesis chapter 27, verses 1 to 5. Question 7. Rebekah heard what Isaac had said to Esau and called Jacob to act as his older brother to gain the blessing Isaac was going to give to Esau. Genesis chapter 27, verses 6 to 29. After Isaac had blessed Jacob, what happened to Esau when he returned from the mission given by his father? Genesis chapter 27, verses 30 to 40. Question 8. What threat did Esau make against his brother, and how did Rebekah handle the situation? Genesis chapter 27, verses 41 to 45. Question 9. What would have been your response and feelings if you had gone through a comparable situation to Esau? Question 10. The two men and their families meet decades after Esau and Jacob's conflict. Describe the interaction so many years after the incident. Genesis chapter 33, verses 1 to 17. Question 11. What can we learn from Esau's interaction with his brother that can be applied to our lives when dealing with people who might have wronged or caused us harm? For more on the lineage and kingdom of Esau, who became Edom, read Genesis chapter 36. Just a thought. As twins, it would have been amazing if Esau and Jacob had gotten along. If they came out of the womb enjoying each other's presence and learned to help their brother. If both had nothing but the best interests of their sibling, they could have grown up and become a powerful two-headed force. It would have required both nations to do their best for themselves and the other. No other country or empire would have been able to stand against what would become Edom and Israel. That would have been nice. Nonetheless, as we read in this lesson, such thought was nothing more than mere pipe dreams like dust on the tips of butterfly wings. It was there, and then with a few flaps, gone. A message was given regarding the younger brother's status, and this prophecy pushed Rebekah into a mindset that would forever bring hostility to the young men. To her, she was doing what God wanted. She believed it was her duty to carry out the plans that God had relayed, while she felt the tumble in her abdomen between two kids. Her actions then laid the foundations of mistrust, hatred, thievery, and even a desire to kill. There was genuine animosity of dangerous levels from Esau to Israel that only time and space could heal. Any wound between two people can be healed with time, prayer, space, and more prayer. This does not mean that it would be easy. It is not like Jacob took Esau's blessing, they wrestled for a bit, and then the next day they ate lamb stew and carrots together. Not at all. Jacob had to run, never see his mother again, and wait until he had a large family before there was peace with Esau. Still, both people could come together and put aside their differences and wrongdoings with one another. We can learn from Esau and Jacob's tumultuous interactions. Some of us might have family, friends, co-workers, schoolmates, church associates, and even strangers in a grocery store with whom we might have issues. There might be an event or interaction, or the mere idea of them sickens you. Regardless of that issue, like the twins we learned about in this book, we must also lay aside our differences. It's not easy. It wasn't for them, and it won't be for us. I wish I could tell you that all you have to do is fast and pray for a few hours, then text and call, and everything would be right as rain. I can't, because that would be a lie. The process for all of us to mend broken relationships will differ depending on what happened. There might be betrayal, like in the one we studied, where something was stolen or a crime was committed. Then again, the trouble might not be agreeing on a particular political view, the proper way to cook Thanksgiving turkey, your favorite sports team's ability to win, or whether a person brought the right gift for the correct holiday or occasion. Regardless of the issue, set those problems aside. What if your next blessing or the ability to live in perfection depended on your cantankerous relationship? If God let it be known you will not receive what you need unless you try to squash the problems ripping your relationship apart. Notice how I did not say that you had to cure it. Both people must be willing. If they're not, then so be it. At least God would have seen that you did your part. Mending broken relationships is undoubtedly challenging. However, as we learn from the twins in the biblical passage we studied, it is indeed possible to heal those who are in pain. Whether you caused the problem or the mistreatment was done to you, there is hope for healing. Follow His command. When the time is right, God will guide you toward reconciliation. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. It may be an arduous voyage, but it will lead to a peace that surpasses all understanding. For more on the judgment of Edom, visit lavari.com/Edom for free chapters, videos, and more. The link will be in the description. It's available on Amazon and wherever books are sold, including hardcover, paperback, Kindle, and audiobook versions. Thank you for your support and prayers.